Matthew Perry has unexpectedly passed away at the age of 56, and the cast of Friends has reacted to this heartbreaking news. Here are their reactions. Jennifer Aniston, who portrayed Rachel Green on Friends, took to Instagram to share a heartfelt message alongside a black and white photograph of her with Perry. Words can't express the void left in my heart. Matthew was not just a co-star, but a dear friend and a brother. We laughed, cried, and faced challenges together. The world has lost a comedic genius. Courtney Cox, known for her role as Monica Geller, Perry's on-screen wife, shared on Twitter, "Losing Matthew feels like losing a part of my family. He was my on-screen husband and off-screen one of the closest friends I had. This is a wound that won't heal easily." Lisa Kudrow, who played the quirky Phoebe Buffay, posted a touching tribute on her social media. Matthew had this unique ability to make the world laugh, even during the toughest times. His spirit and humor will forever be remembered. Rest in peace, dear friend. Matt LeBlanc, Joey Tribbiani of Friends, expressed his sorrow on a late-night talk show. "Matthew and I shared so many laughs on and off set. He was one of a kind, and it's hard to imagine a world without his quick wit." David Schwimmer, known for his role as Ross Geller, shared a heartwarming memory of Perry. "I remember the countless times Matthew would improvise and leave all of us in stitches. His legacy as Chandler Bing and as an extraordinary human being will forever be in our hearts." Finally, Maggie Wheeler, who portrayed Chandler Bing's on-again, off-again girlfriend Janice, wrote on her social media, "Oh my God, Chandler Bing. Matthew, your laughter and sense of humor were infectious. You will be deeply missed." The collective grief from the cast members of Friends paints a picture of the deep bond they shared with Perry. Their tributes serve as a testament to the irreplaceable role he played in their lives, both on and off the screen. Matthew Perry, widely recognized for his role as Chandler Bing on the popular sitcom Friends, tragically passed away at the age of 54. The actor was discovered deceased in his Los Angeles residence, with early reports suggesting the cause of death as an apparent drowning. The sad event unfolded on October 28, 2023. Perry's unexpected demise sent shockwaves through the entertainment community and his global fan base, marking a somber moment in the industry. The nature of Matthew Perry's passing underscores the unpredictable and fragile essence of life, reminding many of the transient nature of human existence. Perry, who brought laughter and joy to millions through his endearing performance on Friends, will forever be etched in the hearts of his admirers. His ability to transcend generational divides and connect people through humor showcases the indelible mark he left on popular culture. Through the collective mourning of his death, Matthew Perry's legacy as a cherished figure in television history continues to live on, shedding a light on the profound impact entertainers can have on society. Matthew Perry's battle against addiction has long been a matter of public record. On a positive note, he has emerged victorious from this daunting challenge and has penned down every facet of his journey in his freshly released memoir, Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing. Join Facts Verse in delving deep into Perry's journey with addiction and understanding how he defied the odds of a mere 2% survival chance to be where he is today. His battle with addiction. Matthew Perry, like numerous other hopeful actors, harbored a deep desire for fame. In a candid interview with the New York Times in 2002, Perry expressed how desperate he was for recognition, likening his eagerness to steam emanating from his ears. His dream turned into reality in 1994 when he secured the role of the witty Chandler Bing in the hit TV series Friends. This opportunity was a career milestone for Perry, especially after a series of professional setbacks. But while his career was soaring with Friends, attracting an audience of approximately 34 million in its debut season, Perry's personal life was shrouded in shadows. Despite the external appearance of a glamorous life, he grappled with intense loneliness, amplified by his drinking habits. When Perry landed the role in Friends at 24, his issues with alcohol were in their infancy, and he managed to keep them at bay. However, a decade later, his situation deteriorated alarmingly. Consuming 55 Vicodin pills daily, Perry's weight plummeted to a mere 128 lbs at the pinnacle of his Friends career, raising grave concerns. Recognizing the need to overcome his addiction, he was clueless about the way forward. As Perry revealed in a People magazine interview, such was the extent of his dependence on alcohol that even a police warning about impending arrest wouldn't have deterred him. Disturbingly, during a conversation with BBC Radio 2's Steve Evans, Perry mentioned his inability to recall 3 years of Friends, likely spanning seasons 3 to 6. The root of it all. Perry insists he never intentionally sought refuge in alcohol, but he genuinely enjoyed its effects on him. His tryst with alcohol took a menacing turn post a jet ski mishap in 1997, introducing drugs into his life through a Vicodin prescription. This combination drove him further into the abyss of alcoholism, leading him to attend work under the influence. Ironically, he maintained a peculiar principle, never drinking on the job, even if it meant arriving on set severely hungover. Seeking recovery, Perry checked into the Hazelden facility in Minnesota in 1997 for a 28-day program, managing to remain sober briefly. However, his battle raged on, culminating in a 2-week hospitalization due to alcohol-induced pancreatitis in 2001. When circumstances turned dire, Perry sought help. Even though Serving Sarah was midway through production, filming paused for 2 months in light of his health. Post a rigorous 2.5-month stint at a private rehab center, Perry not only wrapped up Serving Sarah, but also made a triumphant return to Friends, embracing a healthier version of himself. In a 2002 interview with the New York Times, Perry confessed that his motivation to quit drinking wasn't necessarily rooted in a desire to do so, but rather from the stark fear of not waking up the next day. In a bid to support others like him, he established a sober living facility in Malibu in 2013 named the Perry House. One of the things Perry holds close to his heart is his readiness and ability to extend a helping hand to anyone battling alcoholism who comes up to him asking for assistance in quitting. Fast forward to 2018, Perry faced a major health crisis when he suffered from a gastrointestinal perforation, necessitating an immediate surgery to seal the rupture. The star from Friends, at the age of 49, found himself on the brink of death after his colon ruptured owing to opioid addiction. He opened up about this harrowing experience, recalling how, upon admission to the hospital, the medical staff pegged his chances of survival at a mere 2%. To aid his breathing, an extracorporeal membrane oxygenation system was employed, essentially taking over the role of his lungs. Perry likened his situation to a last-ditch Hail Mary effort, given the dauntingly low odds. The physical reminders of this health scare, in the form of scars from his 14 stomach surgeries, serve as daily reminders and reinforce his commitment to sobriety. In conversations with the press, Perry shared a profound piece of advice from his therapist. If ever tempted to consume OxyContin again, he should visualize living with a colostomy bag for the rest of his days. As for his support system, Perry is vocal about the unwavering support he received from his Friends co-stars, especially during the tumultuous times of filming while battling addiction. The camaraderie with Jennifer Aniston, Courtney Cox, Lisa Kudrow, Matt LeBlanc, and David Schwimmer was not just for the screen. They consistently showcased their support, both in the public eye and behind closed doors. For Perry, their empathy and understanding were invaluable. While acknowledging the benefits of his wealth and fame, he expressed that he would trade all of it to never have experienced addiction. Interestingly, he credits Friends not just for the monetary rewards, but also for being a lifeline, given the creative outlet it offered. Their bonds remained strong, as was evident in the 2021 HBO Max reunion. Marta Kaufman, co-creator of Friends, described the heartbreak of witnessing Perry's struggles. She reminisced about welcoming him back during the premiere episode of the show's final season. She later detailed the framework set up to support him during this period. Most of the crew was privy to parts of this system, and it was a topic of frequent discussions. In a 2020 conversation with US Weekly and other media outlets, Kaufman highlighted the collective shield of hope and encouragement that the group provided Perry. In his upcoming memoir titled Friends, Lovers, and the Big Terrible Thing, set for release on November 1st, Perry bears it all. He delves into the terrifying period when he almost lost his life at 49, detailing the aftermath of his colon's rupture due to opioid misuse, documenting his 2-week coma, 5-month hospitalization, and 9 months living with a colostomy bag. He believes this is the ideal time to share his story, especially since he's now free from the clutches of alcoholism and addiction. The potential positive impact on others was a driving force behind this decision. While his journey to sobriety was fraught with challenges, particularly during the Friends filming, he remarkably maintained his sobriety throughout the show's 9th season. In his memoir, Perry confronts his relapses head-on. He reveals attending treatment programs 15 times over the years. Now in a healthier space, Perry is well-equipped with the necessary tools for sobriety. While he chooses to keep the length of his current sober streak private, he underscores that relapses don't erase the wisdom and growth from previous sober periods. The only change, he notes, is the date marking the start of the new sobriety journey. Perry's unwavering commitment to support others who are grappling with addiction is commendable. On the night he was admitted, he was the only one out of 5 individuals connected to an ECMO machine to pull through. This harrowing experience has instilled in him a deep sense of introspection, making him both grateful and humbled. He believes that many will be taken aback by the depths of his struggles and how near he came to the brink of death. Yet, had he not survived, while it would have been shocking to many, it wouldn't have been entirely unexpected. Currently, Perry hopes that readers will resonate with his story, realizing that addiction doesn't discriminate. It can impact anyone, irrespective of their status or success. While his journey has been filled with shadows and challenges, it has ultimately fortified him in myriad ways. He emphasizes that his memoir, despite its grim moments, carries a hopeful undertone, showcasing his resilience and journey towards the light at the end of the tunnel.